If all you want to see is the modes and the colors, skip to the end of this video, because at the end of the talking points, then I will put all the modes in there. I went through them relatively quickly because while it has like 300 something different modes, a lot of them are just recolors of the one mode. So anyways, if you're interested, skip ahead, watch through that, and see if there's anything in there that you like. Hey guys, what's up? It's Wewt86, and today I'm taking a look at the first fans of the first month, Fanuary. I did a Fanuary back in 2019 and people seemed to enjoy it, so I figured I'd revisit it. We're actually going to look at some upgrades over the month, but right now we're talking about GiM or GiM and their fans that they've released. Now actually I haven't even heard of GiM or GiM until recently when I was building a PC for my buddy and we wanted some affordable case fans to put in there, and I said, well, I don't know this company, roll the dice, try it out. And I'll flash up a picture here so you can see it with the white variant of the FS fans, I believe they are. And they just looked really good. They're really nice, and there was a bunch of just surprising features to it, so I said, well, this is definitely going into my Fanuary month. And I'd hate to say it, but we're kind of starting the month with the best pick, I think, of the fans, because usually best for last, but, you know, couldn't help it. These were good, and I wanted to get them out there, and I enjoy them. It's also important to note that these are technically case fans, so if you're looking for something to put on a radiator, this is going to be up to you to kind of know the answer to that. How hot is your radiator going to get? Are you going to be able to maintain manual control? Do you think that a static setting at 1300 RPMs is going to be high enough? So that's a hard question for me to answer, just because I get that a lot about case fans. Can I use these case fans on a radiator? Typically, if they're not PWM fans or they don't support a higher RPM, you may not want to do that, especially with a GPU, but that's totally up to you. I've done it before in the past and been perfectly satisfied, but I also know my hardware and I knew what I could put there. Now, like I said, these are non-PWM hydraulic bearing fans, which means that they're actually going to be pretty quiet. Especially since they only reach that 12 to 1300 RPM and feature that manual adjust. They push about 33 to 35 cubic feet per minute, which is pretty nice. As you can see here in this test blowing on the leaves, or plastic leaves, they do push a fair amount of air, and even standing behind them and working on them, it was like having just this really constant cool breeze on me, so I'm definitely okay with that. The hub is SATA powered. The hub itself actually is RGB as well, so for each fan that you have populated in it, the RGB lights will light up where that fan is populated in the hub. You should go sequential orders, fan 1 through fan 10, if that's how you're going, all 10 fans. But if you're going 3 fans, 6 fans, just 1 through 6 need to be in that order, and place them in your case in that order too, so that the function or the feature that might follow will actually look in line. The kit also comes with these giant magnetic light bars. The magnetic light bars are about 1 foot in length. They are 12 inches, and they look really fantastic too, with a whole magnet strip on 2 sides so that you can mount it easily inside the tower, and it just looks good. Now, holding the fans out of the box, they definitely feel like they're made of a higher quality material. These are not some cheap little plastic fans of the past. These are put together well, and they feel like they're put together well. As far as long-term difficulties or failures in them, I can't speak to that, as I've only been testing them for about a few days now, but I'm really liking these fans. The hub is an RF or radio frequency hub instead of an IR hub, and that's great. You don't want to have to wiggle a little eye around and try to make line of sight contact with a remote in order to talk to it, so an RF hub is the way to go, and it is packed full of features. It's got a lot of stock built-in features. It does support motherboard syncing as well, and if you don't know what I mean by that, things like RS Sync or MSI Mystic. It also has the VDG cable for Gigabyte. The hub has a small pickup microphone on it, a very primitive style microphone. You've seen this before probably. I have in like the Asia Horse ones, where it has a small microphone to pick up beats and sounds in order to get the lights to react to music. So there's 3 different music settings on it if that's something that interests you. And before I forget, you can change the LED speeds and the LED brightness. One last thing about the LEDs too, they're really well diffused. I don't see any real problem with hot spotting. They look great. The fans are illuminated on both the front and the back and the sides, and they offer a lot of ambient lighting for your tower. Again, as far as case fans goes, these have my hard recommend right now, so I would check them out. Hopefully we don't encounter massive problems or anything with them in the future. If we do, I'll make a follow-up video and discuss it. No pun intended, but I am a little bit blown away by these. These are way better than I thought they were going to be, absolutely. And they've taken the shining star of this month for me. Expect some more fan videos. I'm going to leave you guys with going through some of the modes. If you're just interested in seeing some of the modes, then here they are. Anyways, you guys have a great day, night, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video that I do.